Welcome to the class of advanced structural analysis. In the previous class, we have discussed about the relation between stiffness and flexibility and how it can be represented. Now move on to the properties of flexibility matrix, right? So there are properties of flexibility matrix. There are two types of matrix. I have told earlier that one is flexibility matrix and another one is stiffness matrix. Now we are discussing about flexibility matrix. So what are the properties? Number one is flexibility matrix is a square symmetric matrix, right? So it is a square symmetric matrix. And number 2 point is in flexibility matrix, all the elements of flexibility matrix are denoted by Fij. It can be represented as Fij. Now what is Fij? Fij, here I denotes the direction of displacement in I direction, and that is J, it is the direction of unit load in J direction, right? So it can be represented as matrix of Fij. And number 3 is all the elements are in terms of displacement. Obviously, in case of flexibility matrix, the element should be in terms of displacement. All elements are in terms of displacement. Okay. And in case of stiffness matrix, okay, I will discuss later for the stiffness matrix. Now only focus to flexibility matrix. And number 4 is the diagonal elements are non-zero and non-negative. Okay, so diagonal elements are non-zero and non-negative. Okay, and you can say the matrix is in stable structure and it is orderly. If you say order, it is statically indeterminate. Okay, so this is the generalized matrix form of a flexibility matrix. This is F33. Okay, so this is a 3 by 3 matrix. Okay, now F21 is equal to F12 as per Maxwell reciprocal theorem, and obviously F31, that means F31 is equal to F13, and you can say F of this one 32, the 32 will be equal to F23. So F21 is equal to F12, F31 is equal to F13, and F32 is equal to F23. Okay, so this is Maxwell reciprocal theorem. Now what is F11 is denoting? It means this is the direction of displacement in one direction, okay, for unit load in also in one direction. Okay, that means I have told earlier Fij, that means I, this is the direction of displacement in I direction. So the first term denote the displacement, okay, and the second term denote the unit load in that direction. So in case of F11, this is direction of displacement in one direction when unit load is also in direction of one only. Clear? And similarly you can say F12 denote that this is the direction of displacement. So the direction of displacement is in one direction, okay, but unit load is how much? For 2. When unit load is in direction of 2, right? Now move on to an example. Like let us assume a cantilever beam. Okay, the cantilever beam is shown as this. This is 1 point, this is 1 point, this is the length is L, and this direction is 2. There is a point load, that is 1, that is 1 point, that is 2 point. Okay, so the displacement should be in that way, in that way. So this is the value of F. Okay, I will come later. So there is a unit load, this is the 1 point and this is 2 point. Okay, now if 1 2, what is it? Is the displacement for 1 and load is for 0.2, and F22 is what? Displacement at 0.2 as well as load at 0.2, right? So this is F12, okay, and this one is for 2 load F22. Okay, clear? So F22 would be equal to, that is the for a cantilever beam, if unit load is applied, what is the value? That is PLQ by 3EI. This is the basic formula, and the P value is 1 because this is a unit load, and total length is if this is capital L, then capital L is equal to small l plus a, right? So P value is 1 into capital L is equal to small l plus a cube divided by 3EI, right? That means L plus a cube by 3EI, right? Now F12 means this one. So this point we have to find the displacement. So we have to move the load from this point to this. So the formula is PLQ by 3EI plus ml square by 2EI. Okay, that is the formula that I have told in the previous class, in the last class. So P value is 1, that is LQ divided by 3EI. This is small l because this value is small l. Okay, this is also small l because we are now calculating on this portion only. So plus moment. What is the moment value? Moment equal to force into perpendicular distance. So your force is P, that is 1, and perpendicular distance is A, right? So this portion we have to move. So M is equal to 1 into A into L square divided by 2EI. So the value comes LQ by 3EI plus this is A, that is A L square by 2EI. So So you can get these F22 and F12 value by this. Okay. So that's all for today. Now in the next class I will show you how to produce or how to the procedure of making flexibility matrix. Okay, thank you.